Okay, welcome everybody, or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Jimmy. This is First Gen Mini Rescue. Today, we're not talking minis, we're talking Mercedes, or any car that sits. I'll explain that in a minute. Let me read the fortune, or a boat for that matter. But anyway, let me read the fortune. Today's fortune says, make two grins grow where there was only a grouch before. Make two grins grow where there was only a grouch before. In other words, make somebody smile today. You know, it's a simple thing. Tell a dad joke. I'm good at them. You know? Anyway, no, so just you know, try to make somebody smile, make somebody have a good day, make somebody's day. Anyway, today, my day's not being made. We use this van, you know, as needed. I use it as a truck. We don't have a truck. I have a trailer hooked to it. But I have two birds that want to make a nest in here, in the engine compartment. But not just the engine compartment. They're going in through, they're fancy. They're going in right through here because when you look up, it's open. Two small finches. I don't know what kind of finches, but they're finches. But they go in here, go up, and they go to the air intake. It has a collection point there, and then it has a movable hose that goes to where the filter is. So the little box here, that's where they're building their nest. They're still trying to build it. They'd probably be coming in and out, except I'm standing here and they don't like it. So what I'm gonna do is go in, I can hear them. I'm gonna go in and remove their nest, and I'm gonna probably put a sponge there for like 2 days, because I don't have to move this van for 2 days. So let me bring you in and kind of show you what I see in there and why they're in there. Then I'll tell you about some other little small projects I did that didn't get videoed, but you know, I'll just tell you about them. Okay, looking in the engine compartment, this is a V6 turbo diesel engine. So the turbo sits back there in the V part, and it's 6 cylinders. But anyway, this is the air intake. Comes down, comes in here, goes in through here, goes in there, and the filter lives in there. Of course, all the air gets metered and goes through. I already took this off because I couldn't see where the birds were going. So it's just a snorkel kind of thing. I'm gonna put it out of the way here. But when you look down that hole, that's where they're building their nest. And you can plainly see the daylight coming in from the grill. I'm gonna put my hand there. You can barely see my hand moving in front of the grill. So I'm gonna clean all of this mess out and stuff something there to prevent them from building. Looking up here, I can see they've even gone that far. So all of that's gotta come out too. Ugh, I don't like doing this. I'm gonna get me a puller, stick, something. Okay, I put on a pair of gloves. I got one of these reachy, feely things that you can kind of reach and grab. So let's see what we're working with here. There's a complete nest. And what I'll do is I have to go get a T, what is that, 20, I think, to take the cover off. But I'll take the cover off. This is the bottom of the filter, so yeah. But let's see what this in here. Okay, it's a T25. I'm gonna pull the grill off so I can reach the rest of it. Okay, as you see, I put my extension cord around this tube, and in the bottom of that tube is where that sponge is at. See the orange sponge? So that's gonna give me a visual to take that sponge out before I use the van to go anywhere. What that is I have a battery tender, a dual battery tender, because there's one battery here, this is the auxiliary battery, and there's another battery under the driver's feet, and that's the main starting battery. So, yeah. Well, let me fix you guys up. Okay. Like I was saying, I got the extension cord there on the air intake so that it's a visual reminder when I go to take that off, when we go to drive the van, I know that the sponge is in there. I will also probably put a note right on top of the plug and say sponge in intake, something like that, something stupid. But that's just a visual reminder so that take the sponge out, the intake just snaps in place. You just push it down and push it in, or push it in first and then push it down. The sponge should help keep the birds out of going up that whole channel. They were going in there. So I just was sitting there and I was doing some other maintenance on a friend of mine's vehicle. It's a 2017 Santa Fe. She had needed new brakes and rotors, front brakes and rotors. So some people quoted her, let's just say $1,000. It's not worth that. And it was just under, but you know what I mean. So I said, bring it here, we'll do it, we'll get caught up. She was an old work person that I used to work with, we were friends. And it's been a while since I've seen her, but you know. So anyway, she came here, I did it in the gravel. I didn't video it because it's not mini and it's not any of our vehicles. However, it's a regular front brake job. Her only thing with her car, she has two Phillips screwdrivers that hold her front rotor in place. And hers were easy to get out and easy to get back in. Some of them could be seized up, but hers weren't. So it was a straight, easy job. So we got that done. I know you see the Mini back there in the corner. We're not gonna talk about that right now. I'm still gonna wait on the concrete pad before I make any progress on that. And we're getting rain. We had rain this morning. We're getting rain this afternoon, and for the next two days, it'll be rain. So not conducive to concrete work. So all of that's just waiting on Mother Nature. But I did get a few smaller projects done. I mounted a vise in my storeroom, so I needed a vise. I fixed part of my trailer. I had my expanded metal on the tailgate was off, like on one side, the driver's side, if you will. It had popped the little tack welds, because they only, from the factory, it only had maybe 2 tack welds per foot. And, you know, and they just popped off over years. The trailers are 2007. So I finally got to use my welder. I didn't video it for you guys because I am not a welder. This is not a welding channel. However, I got the flux core welder from Harbor Freight last Christmas. This is already June, what is it, 18th, 19th? I don't even know. I'll put it down here. But so you can see, this is the first time I used that flux core welder. I did really good. I practiced on some of the rotors I had and I practiced laying a bead. Okay, the first one was beads, little, but then I practiced laying bead and everything went well. And I stripped the paint off the trailer and I tacked it every 2 or 3 where the expanded metal crossed. I tacked and touched the frame. So it's way strong. I done drove the riding lawnmower mule on top of it. I hit it with a hammer. It's not going anywhere. So that was done. But I'm not gonna show that. I painted it, so now it looks really good too. So anyway, so that's it. I'm gonna close this one out. And like I said, not a lot of mini videos, but we'll see what we have in the future. And my neighbor was talking about his 2006 R52 supercharged automatic car. He said it was getting harsh shifts in first and second, but then after that it smoothed out and it's sporadic. It's not every time. When it's cold, it shifts harsh, but once it warms up, it's fine. So we're gonna dive into that in the future and see what, I'm gonna take it for a test drive and see what I can find out about that. And we may have to do his solenoids the same way I did ours. I'm gonna put that video link at the end of this video here. For the solenoids, we may have to do his the same way, but we won't know that. That'll be some future time. But as of now, he still drives it and the family still uses it. So anyway, all right, as you can see, I broke my air hose out and I blew out the air, blew out everything out of there. So it's all good. Crisis averted. Who knows how long they was in there, but they're not in there anymore. So, all right. Thank y'all for watching. Come back. We'll have more mini content, more van content, maybe no more trailer. I do have one more upgrade to do to the trailer. It's just adding red lights at the back so that I can see from my rear view mirror or my side view mirrors. So I want to be able to see the lights working because my van, the plug itself, it's loose. I have to sometimes wiggle it to get the lights to work. I can shove a little toothpick or a stick in there to keep it, but if I hit bumps and it bounces around, I'm worried that it would, bend back down and not be on, and I really can't see the back of the tail lights. So I have 2 little side marker lights, they're red, and I'll just hook them up to make sure I can see from the driver's seat. That's it. You don't need to see that either, it's just putting 2 lights. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank y'all for watching. Come back and see me again. We'll have more going on. And remember, it's bee season, so Jimmy's Neighborhood Bees. Come see the bees. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. And if you don't have bees, but you got a mini, have fun with your minis, but don't let them sit like this that long. All right, bye y'all.